This is the iRest SL/Massage Chair Recliner, a full-body massage chair with a sleek, modern profile. It has a clean, armless silhouette with a solid back, a narrow footprint at just under 30 inches wide, and a long, sculpted body that hugs you from shoulders to calves. The design looks like a smooth shell, and the SL/track inside is shaped to follow the curve of your spine and then continue under your hips, so the rollers don't stop at your lower back the way some older chairs do. Mine is black, and it blends in with a bedroom or living room without screaming gym equipment. It's built like a piece of real furniture, and you can feel that in the weight. At about 183 pounds, it's sturdy, stable, and not something you move around every day. From my experience, the setup was straightforward, but not small. The instruction booklet gets you through it, but I had to slow down and double-check a couple of steps because the manual isn't very detailed. In my opinion, this is a two-person job to position it exactly where you want it. Once it's placed, you won't want to roll it around much, so plan a permanent spot with an outlet nearby and a bit of clearance for the recline. The controls are simple. There's a power button that wakes everything up. I sit down, slide my arms into the arm channels where airbags hug the forearms, place my calves and feet into the footwells, and hit power. The chair does an automatic body scan every time, which means it uses sensors to figure out your height and shoulder position so the rollers line up correctly. That scan takes a moment, and you'll feel the back rollers glide up and down your spine as it calibrates. Then the default program starts and the chair reclines smoothly, easing you toward the first zero-gravity position. Zero gravity means your legs raise so your knees are slightly above your heart, which lightens the load on your back and helps blood flow. There are 3 zero-gravity angles here, and I can toggle them on the remote to get the one that feels most weightless. Key features that stand out for me are the adjustable back rollers with multiple width settings, the 5 intensity levels for the massage strength, and the way the airbags customize the pressure around the shoulders, arms, waist, calves, and feet. The foot section has massage rollers under the soles and airbags that squeeze the sides and tops of the feet. I can bump the foot intensity up or down on the remote, and there are 3 levels for that, which is great because foot massage can be intense depending on how sensitive you are. I learned quickly that socks help, and if I'm sore from a long day, I'll start on the lowest setting and work up. The remote itself makes sense, even if you're new to massage chairs. It shows what the rollers are doing on a small screen, and there are quick buttons for common modes. I like to switch between back and waist and shoulder and neck, and there are options to focus the knots in your upper back or sit on the lower back stretch. If I want to raise my head a bit and watch a show, I just tap the recline buttons and bring myself partially upright. If I want to float a little deeper, I lean back to the full zero-gravity position. There's also a heating option, and it's not just the back. There's warmth across the seat back and a heated shoulder wrap area, plus heat in the footwells. I toggle heat on cool days, and it takes the edge off muscle stiffness quickly. The session length is set to 20 minutes by default, and I can add time if I'm not ready to get out. If I need a quick break, I can pause. When I'm done, I tap power and the chair glides me back to an easy exit position. It's perfect for people who want a full routine after work without booking appointments. On a normal night, I'll put on the Bluetooth speakers and play a calm playlist or a podcast-style audio show. Pairing my phone was simple, and the speakers are clear enough to add that spa vibe without blasting the room. The rollers work top to bottom with a mix of kneading, tapping, and rolling. When the airbags engage, you'll feel rhythmic compression. The arm sleeves tighten and release, the waist hugs in, the calves get a squeeze, and the feet get that rolling pressure that wakes up tired arches. If you've never used a chair like this, airbag compression just means pockets of air inflate and deflate around your limbs to simulate a therapist's hand squeeze. It's surprisingly relaxing, and I sometimes let the chair pick an automatic program while I adjust just the intensity levels. From my experience, the back massage is the star. The SL track means you don't lose contact when the rollers travel into the hips and glutes. I've had chairs that stop a little above the waist, and you feel like something's missing. Here, the rollers glide low enough to cover the lower back sweet spot and then continue into the upper glutes, which helps if you sit a lot. The shoulder work is strong, and I use the width adjustment when the rollers feel a little narrow for my frame. The chair also has memory slots, so I can save my favorite combo of recline angle, intensity, and mode, and then return to it on a busy day without fiddling. There are a couple of things to know. The foot massage can feel pretty strong even at the middle level. On days when I've hit my step goal or been on my feet for hours, I'll either drop it to the lowest setting or put a thin towel over the rollers for the first few minutes. Also, the chair's weight is real. It's one of the reasons it feels so solid when you recline, but it means delivery, unboxing, and placing it in a room is not a solo sport. I'd recommend this for anyone who has a clear path through a doorway and a helper to get it into position. The maximum user weight rating is 250 pounds, and the chair feels best if you're within that limit. I'm also noting that while my experience has been positive, I've seen mixed comments about brand support online. I registered my unit and kept all packaging just in case I ever need service. A detail I like is how the timer and power down feel organized instead of abrupt. When I'm ready to hop out, I hit power, the chair brings me upright, and everything stops without a jolt. If I want more time, I add it from the remote and the session continues. The simple things matter. I appreciate that the arm channels are easy to slide into even while the airbags are cycling. The compression finds the pressure points without pinching, and I can wave my hand out if I need a sip of water or to grab my phone. Little comforts like that make a difference when you're deciding whether to use a massage chair daily or let it sit in the corner. In my opinion, the heating across the back and feet paired with zero gravity does most of the heavy lifting for relaxation. Heat loosens the surface tension, zero gravity takes the weight off your spine, and the rollers get into the deeper spots once your muscles soften up. On a cold night, the warm footwells are a small luxury that I didn't know I needed. The chair also looks clean enough to keep in a living room. The modern lines and solid finish help it blend with other furniture instead of looking like a gadget. With a seat depth a touch over 20 inches and a back height of about 33 inches, it fits a wide range of body sizes, and the auto scan does a good job of finding the shoulders so you don't have to guess. If you're new to massage chairs, here's a simple way I use it. I sit, power on, let the scan finish, set zero gravity level 2, select back and waist, set back intensity to 3, foot intensity to 1, heat on, and play calm music over Bluetooth. I'll bump intensity up or down depending on the day. If I'm tight in the shoulders, I switch to shoulder and neck for a few minutes, then back to back and waist to finish. If I want a nap afterward, I just recline a little more, leave heat on, and let it run the full 20 minutes. It's a routine that feels like a mini spa visit without leaving home.
I'd recommend this for anyone who wants consistent, full-body coverage and a chair that feels substantial, not flimsy. It's also a good fit for people who appreciate customization without learning a complicated system. The remote's layout makes sense, the zero-gravity buttons are obvious, and the feedback on the screen shows exactly what the chair is doing. If you have sensitive feet, plan to start low on the rollers. If you're planning where to place it, measure your space and pick a spot where you can recline without bumping a wall. And if you care about design, this one looks more like a modern recliner than a medical device. In conclusion, the iRest SL Track Massage Chair Recliner delivers a comprehensive massage with a smart mix of rollers, airbags, heat, and zero gravity. The automatic body scan and the ability to fine-tune intensity, width, and focus zones make it easy to dial in comfort without fuss. It's perfect for unwinding after work, loosening tight backs from too much sitting, and giving tired feet a warm reset. The chair is heavy, and the manual could be clearer, and the foot rollers may be too strong for some, but the benefits stack up fast once you set it up and start using it. From my experience, this has been a solid addition to my routine. I use it more nights than not, and it's become a favorite spot to relax, listen to something mellow, and let the day go. I will share detailed information about the iRest SL Track Massage Chair Recliner in the comments section, everyone. Thank you for watching.